Good afternoon and welcome, colleagues. I would like to focus on the following words for a few moments: engagement, motivated, discussion, sharing, participation, connections, and fun. We ask ourselves, how can we make this happen in our classrooms? Every day, we're constantly challenged with trying to engage our students in our content area, especially in reading, gaining the knowledge, and being able to comprehend the text that is beforehand. One of the reasons I have discovered is the use of strategies, incorporating strategies into the ongoing process of reading. There are strategies that we can use as beforehand, after, and during. We want our students to be able to dig deeper into the content material, and that means involving discussion. Now, that's not the old time discussion of the teacher talking and lecturing to the entire class, and a few students, those who are eager to participate, to raise their hands, waving constantly to take part in discussion, but to provide a strategy, an opportunity for all students to be engaged. So recently I was introduced to a strategy that I had never used before called written conversation, also known as dialogue journal, sometimes write around if you're using more than pairs, or just the old-fashioned way of note passing, which we are legalizing and bringing into the curriculum. It is a strategy that can be used during reading, where you can read a certain passage or several pages and then enter into incorporating the strategy. Or you can wait until after the entire reading and it becomes an after reading activity. It's an activity that satisfies the universal urge that we all have, and that is to share what we're thinking and what we're feeling. It is something that everyone can do. They can do it all at the same time, and it is done silently. So it really doesn't matter the level of your students' reading or their writing skills, because students get a chance to share their thoughts. They get a chance to share their ideas, their pros and cons about what they read, questions that they might have, things that they're wondering that the author did not include in the reading passage, but they're wondering the if, the what, why not. It also gives a chance for them to gain insight on different points of view, not just their own, what they're thinking, but finding out what their peers are thinking, what their peers are feeling, and being able to share in that, all while having a little bit of fun with the note writing and passing. This strategy can be used in any content area, in any grade level. The steps are very basic and simple, but the beauty of it is no restriction. There are no rules regarding grammar, spelling, punctuation. We can abbreviate, sort of like texting. We can use I, we can use the you are, just the letters instead of the whole entire word. It can be used to introduce and review vocabulary, discuss word problems, outcomes of science experiments, examinations of a piece of art, and addressing content standards. My students engaged in vibrant discussion on a prompt that I gave on outlawing immigration from Mexico in a recent reading that we did on immigration. Steps, again, I said, are very basic. Here are the steps outlined. You can view the steps here on the whiteboard, and you can very easily see how they can be incorporated. I would like to encourage you to try one in your lesson, and if you would like more information, get a copy of The Best Kept Secret by Harvey and Eileen Daniels. They're national consultants and authors on literacy education. I would like to leave you at this time with a quote from Louis L'Amour. Knowledge is like money. To be of value, it must circulate, and in circulating, it can increase in quantity and hopefully in value.